Good morning. I'm sitting here this morning in somewhat awestruck and disbelieving that the Knicks managed to lose Jeremy Lin to the Houston Rockets. I will state right now that I'm going to be a serious Houston Rockets fan. I have no interest whatsoever in the dysfunctional Carmelo Anthony-led Knicks, who will have probably a losing season. Not only just not a winning season, will probably be 8 to 10 games under 500 because they're just not that good. They've now got Raymond Felton, Iman Shumpert, and Jason Kidd. If Jason Kidd sobers up enough to play a little basketball, they'll have him in the lineup too. Jason Kidd is only 39 now and just got arrested for drunken driving, bashing his car into a telephone pole out in one of the Hamptons. So that's not such a great sign, is it? But mostly, I just have to marvel at how the Knicks misplayed Jeremy Lin. Or was it Carmelo Anthony doesn't want Jeremy Lin on the team anymore? I'm curious as to how this came about. Why the Knicks, knowing that Jeremy Lin could be offered a lot of money by somebody, didn't just sit down with him 6 months ago, 4 months ago, and say, why don't we give you $20 million for the next 3 years? Would you sign for that and just not accept any offers? How about $18 million? How about $21 million? How about $24 million? What do you think, Jeremy? And I can't imagine Jeremy Lin saying, yeah, I really want to leave New York, unless he really wants to leave New York, and he might, because I think he and Carmelo just had different goals in mind. Carmelo Anthony wants the ball. He wants to shoot the ball. He wants the ball again, and he wants to shoot the ball, and occasionally it will go in. And if he shoots, say, 45, 50 times a game and makes 30% of them, that's 30 points. So that's 30 points. Carmelo gets his 30 points. Leads the league in scoring or comes close. That's all he cares about. The fact that the Knicks, can't win, and their offense is just boiled down to Carmelo. Who cares? Carmelo doesn't care. But with there's a singer named Yvonne Lins, and that's why I keep thinking of Jeremy Lin. But with Jeremy Lin, they're going to have to play team basketball. They want to play his way. Remember, the Knicks had that hot stretch, that beautiful Lin-led stretch, when Carmelo was out. And they played the most exciting team ball I've ever seen a basketball team play. The reason I've never seen a basketball team play that way is because I've been in New York for the last 40 years. And after the Walt Frazier, Bill Bradley days, the Knicks have never had much of a team. But I see around the league, the Miami Heat, even with LeBron James, superstar, and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, they still play a distinctly team brand of basketball. When I see some of the passes that LeBron James made during the finals and during the playoffs, and I see the way these people work together and play together, the Knicks haven't played that way in years, and they were starting to when Jeremy Lin was in the lineup and Carmelo Anthony was out. They were playing brilliantly. They won a lot of games. They won 7 in a row. Of course, not against the top teams in the league, but against very good teams. But now, Jeremy Lin is gone. The Knicks didn't hold him. And I am almost depressed about it. Because what seemed like a very hopeful, energizing, fun time in New York, watching Jeremy Lin develop, is now gone. And now we've got Raymond Felton and Jason Kidd. Two good players. But Kidd will retire this year. He'll play a few minutes. He'll hurt himself. He's got bad knees. Felton, I don't know. They say he's good. I guess he is. He once was a Knick. And of course, they've got back that center, the guy who used to play for. I forgot his name. They signed this other center. What's his name? Marcus Camby. Is that it? Marcus Camby? To back up. Tyson Chandler. Tyson Chandler. And that's all well and good, but it's gonna be sad. I mean, we could have had this wonderful, bright, energetic, fearless point guard, Jeremy Lin, learning the game, playing a whole season. Nah, Knicks let him go. Sad. Houston Rockets, I'll be watching every game this year, but I won't be because I don't have the capacity. I don't know how to watch it. But I'll be reading. I'll be watching SportsCenter and watching you come back and win the what do you call it? NBA playoffs. I don't forget who's on the Houston team. I forget who's there. Is that where Dallas Mavericks, Houston Rockets? Which one does Duncan play for? And Dirk Nowitzki. I don't know which team it is. Because you see, I've been stuck in Knick land for the last 40 years. Dirk, whatever his name is. And now Knick land is going back to its roots, which is mediocre, uninspired basketball. Oh boy, I can't wait for this season. Yahoo!